Well, I appear to have uncovered yet more proof of the conspiracy and its existence. The cosmic conspiracy, that's what I'm going to start calling it. The entire time when I started my new job at Domino's, I figured it was only a matter of time before the conspiracy chose to intervene. I'm not supposed to get 2 jobs. I'm not supposed to be holding... The fact that I even managed to get 1... No, the fact that I managed to get 2... The fact that I was, for a period of time anyhow, and I'm currently, able to work enough hours throughout the week to earn basically equivalent to a full-time wage to lift myself out of poverty. Yeah, no, the cosmic conspiracy wouldn't let that happen for too long. And I figured it was only a matter of time before fate would throw in with one of its interventions. And it started yesterday. So I've been working with Domino's for a month, for just about a month, just under a month in fact. And up until recently, everything was going great. I was delivering off dozens of pizzas per shift. There were no complaints about my behavior. There was only one minor complaint where I walked into a customer's house when I wasn't supposed to. That was based on a misunderstanding. But anyway, there was no real trouble until yesterday. And a lot of it was to do with the heat. So a lot of people have been complaining about the heat. And you know, it's funny, I've never liked the heat. I've always been fearful of the long summer months, especially in mid-June or mid-July, because I'm just very sensitive to warm temperatures and humidity, and I can't concentrate or think straight. And I discovered just recently that I can't drive straight. I cannot drive. I become a riskier driver when I'm dehydrated and when it's intensely hot. Especially considering this shitty new car that I have doesn't have working air conditioning, so there's that as well. But anyway, it started yesterday when I noticed just how bad the heat was. The heat was so bad, it was beginning to mess around with my phone's internet connection and GPS. So I was having difficulty logging into the work app. And if you work with Domino's, you have to log into the app, and the app links you to your phone's GPS system so that it takes you to the address of where your delivery needs to be. And you know, for all intents and purposes, it's 100 times more convenient if you are able to log into your app. Strictly speaking, you don't absolutely have to, because each order is printed with a ticket stub, which has the address and name of the customer on it. So you can, technically speaking, find the customer by use of a ticket stub. But if you can't use the app, you're at a disadvantage. And it certainly doesn't help also that Google Maps, the app that I use to navigate, that wasn't working either. I was having difficulties using that too, because of the heat. And up until... I thought it might have been because of high demand, you know, because it was the late afternoon. I work late afternoon to closing shifts. And I thought it was maybe because of the fact that so many people were using the internet in the late afternoon that it would get easier as the day goes on. But now I'm fairly certain it's not that, it's the heat. And who else? So anyway, and I had this problem yesterday, and I've been having it again today. And I can tell my manager is not pleased with me. Like, he's in a bad mood, because I know that because he sent me home early. And he didn't explain why, because I kind of had to get that out of him. But it was later when he casually remarked, if you take another 35 minutes to complete an order, I'm going to be really pissed off. So, once again, I'm not blind. I now realize this is the conspiracy at work. The cosmic conspiracy is conspiring against me. It's doing everything it can to make sure I lose this job, or to make sure that I lose my hours for this job. And it might work. I don't know realistically what I can do to fight back. I suppose one thing I could do is I could try ordering an actual A to Z atlas map. Sorry, A to Z. I could try getting a map and try learning how to read it. I've never actually tried doing that, but I figure, how did people navigate in the days before TomTom and GPS? They used maps. Will I be able to figure it out? Will I be able to find a way to bypass the machinations of the conspiracy? I don't know. It'll be extremely difficult. And the thing is, drawing on my experience, this is especially relevant considering what happened with that care home I worked at briefly for mentally disabled people. The only time you figure out that there are problems and that you could lose your job is when you're literally just about to lose it. You know, when it's practically too late to do anything about it. It is highly likely. I mean, I do officially have 2 more shifts planned later this week, but what's stopping my manager from texting me sometime tomorrow or whenever, saying, listen, I'm sorry, but this isn't working out. Your performance is not satisfactory. It could happen, and I have to be prepared for that eventuality. And I don't trust the heat to die down anytime soon, because it's not even June yet. Usually, you know, the funny thing is, usually it doesn't get this hot in the month of May. It doesn't get this hot until mid or late June or early July. I shudder to think, if it's hot now, what the hell is it going to be like in the next few upcoming months? Do I want to know that? I might as well not even bother bringing my phone into work, because it's just going to be a paperweight. You know what fucking sucks, though? I guarantee you this. I bet nobody else at my place of work is going to be having this problem. Or they are going to be experiencing problems with the heat, but not to the same extent that I will. Like, for one miraculous reason or another, they're going to have different model phones that are more heat resistant. The navigation system, it will probably be less taxing on the battery, on the phone's internal battery, so as to allow them, you know, to afford them more time and more capabilities with navigation. Their cars probably have working air conditioning. That might explain it. Just the nature of things the circumstances will inevitably ensure that they don't struggle as much as I do, and I'm more likely to lose my job than anyone else. I'm absolutely dead certain of this. I can see it coming if nothing changes, if I don't do something. I mean, it's not 100% guaranteed, but I do have to prepare with the fact that it might happen, and if it does, which it might, what the hell am I going to do next? Do I even want to bother searching for another second job if this one doesn't work? Because I like this job. I really don't want to lose this job. I don't even want to imagine what other jobs there are. I've been through enough of the humiliation ritual, going out looking for jobs as things are currently. I mean, I'd rather not go back to bartending or even selling coffee. My life is just so miserable. It's not even funny. I'm not saying this because I want pity or sympathy. I'm saying this to get it off my chest. Like, each day, I'm fully addicted to my smartphone or my laptop purely to distract me from just how miserable my life is. I don't have a house. I don't have a room. I don't have a square inch of privacy in this house. There's no cleanliness. There's no tidiness. There's no money. There's no hope of getting a proper job. And even if I do get a job, there's no guarantee I won't lose it. The price of fuel is through the roof. Last I checked, it was 179 pence per litre. It's only a matter of time before it goes above £2. I don't know how the economy hasn't crashed yet. I'm in thousands of pounds worth of credit card debt, and I'm beginning to wonder if I made the right choice with that little cash ISA thing that I did. I have a shitty car that I hate. That doesn't have functioning AC. I'm never gonna get in a relationship again. I'm in no material position to do so. And I'm not in the right headspace to start thinking to be oriented towards the future and start thinking of starting a family and raising children. I become more socially withdrawn, and I have this intense, addictive personality when I'm really up against it, when I'm really nervous and really depressed. I fall into this cycle of repetitive habits that I can't even escape from because I'm not feeling bold or confident enough to do anything different. I keep spending money when I'm nervous and stressed out. How the hell am I going to get out of this? I don't want to use the word, but I am thinking about it a lot. I'm thinking about it all the time. There's a part of me that just wishes that by some contrivance of fate, I end up saying or doing something that makes my mother absolutely disgusted and ashamed of me and makes her lose her temper with me and convinces me that I'm completely on my own and my family isn't behind me anymore. I can't rely on, my family are ashamed and disappointed of me and I've got nowhere else to go. Part of me wishes that would happen so I can just go through with it. So I can hatch my final plan. So I feel utterly worthless. How am I supposed to feel that there's a galactic cosmic energy, there's a cosmic life force energy out there that is dedicated to making sure that my life fucking sucks and it doesn't get better? What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? I feel exhausted just thinking about it. I'm probably gonna do the same thing I do every day. I'm gonna have a cold shower because it's really hot. I'm gonna have 2 or 3 glasses of wine. I'm gonna eat whatever I can find in the pantry. I'm just gonna lie down on my lounge sofa and idle away for hours on Twitter or YouTube or whatever. I'm going to scroll hopelessly across the algorithm, looking for something that will distract or captivate me and make me forget my suffering. Yeah, by the way, I'm 100% convinced now that that's why people use YouTube. That's why people are addicted to the internet. It's the internet, being addicted to the internet, it's not, the problems aren't inherent in the fact that the internet is there and it exists. The problems are psychological. It's like, if I had it all together, like if I didn't feel like my life wasn't going anywhere, I wouldn't be spending hours of my day, each day, throughout the week, looking at random stupid shit.